the Gospel Journal Malawi, and today is Sunday, 9th of November 2025, and we continue with the 10 days of the book of Esther. And today we are on Esther chapter 8, and I've titled it Unwinding the Thread. Unwinding the Thread. I'm reading Esther chapter 8, verse number 11 as a guide. The king's edict granted the Jews in every city the right to assemble and protect themselves, to destroy, kill, and annihilate any armed force of any nationality or province that might attack them and their women and children, and to plunder the property of their enemies. Chapter 8 is now a scene of relief to the Jewish people. So at this particular time, Haman is dead. Now the whole empire is aware that Haman is gone. The second most powerful man in that state is gone. At that particular time, Esther was given the heritage, the Haman's heritage, wealth, that it was all in her authority. And the king gave her a signet ring, granting her authority over Haman's property. And that house and everything were given to Mordecai. So at that particular time, things are transitioning. So the Jews are feeling the freedom that the plot is gone. Therefore, they have another phase of life. It is also at that particular time that because of the transition, the king did not undo the edict that had been written that the Jews should be killed. At that particular time, is now Mordecai talking to Esther. The first thing to do is to make sure that this law is removed. Haman might be gone, but if the plan that was gazetted still stands, we'll still face annihilation. So what we need to do is to make sure this law is undone. That's why I've titled chapter 8, say, Unwinding the Thread. So there was need to unwind the thread. It's that particular time that now they talk to the king, that there must be an issuance of another edict. So in chapter 8, we see that the decree is given to the Jews, that they have the right to assemble. 2, they have the right to defend themselves. 3, the right to attack and destroy any army of any nationality plotting to kill them. They can jump and attack even if they are not attacked. In other words, issues to do with preemptive attacks, they originate from chapter 8. Even now, Israel will conduct preemptive attacks. We've seen what Israel did on Iran, preemptive strike, because it is embedded in them that before the enemy attacks, they have the power to attack, as long as it's a threat to them. So, and also, number 4, they have now the right to plunder the enemy's property. It means they can get the property of their enemies. In chapter 8, that plan is complete. That was made by Haman, and he sponsored putting money into the treasury, and that plan did not come to realization. He too was gone. his family, his property. On top of that, the Jews, they got the right to defense. So a new edict was written and was sent across the Persian Empire that on a given day, the Jews would be able to defend themselves. In chapter number 9, as we'll be going to sing it tomorrow, we even see the date that was set for the annihilation of the Jews. But because of chapter 8, that there was a new edict to protect the Jews and arm them, then it meant they were secured. I want to speak to you. Whatever evil that is planned against you, be it political or systematic discrimination, know that God will always work for you. And He works in a way that you end up being a victor and you conquer. I want to encourage you that God has this power and He is ready to stand with you and fight for you. And the question is, are you ready for God's intervention? And where should God start from for you? Good morning.